Hi guys, and welcome to Scripty. We love being here. We are here and live in studio at the Social Media Shows Network on this amazing Wednesday. So let's just introduce ourselves. I am your host, Priscilla Moy.
I'm Celina Sasso.
And I'm Darryl Boogie Evans.
And we are the three hosts of this amazing newest show here on Social Media Shows called Scripty. So let's cheers.
We got the good stuff today.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
So every episode, we come to you with two topics that are open for discussion. We talk about things that are in Vegas. We talk about things that are in pop culture. We talk about entertainment. We talk about anything that be highly debatable, not too controversial, just very light things that we might be involved with into that we have dealt with in life, or just random Vegas things that maybe would be helpful to you if you are traveling here and visiting. So we are going to jump into our first topic today. Oh, and just so you guys know, every episode we do drink a little brewski. We can't show any label. Brewski! Because it's hump day! And we gotta have some tea, but the Vegas style tea. So, our first topic, and I'm really excited about this, is going to be more on the heavy side. We always have one that's heavier, more scientific, more debatable, and one that's a lot lighter, something really casual. We always start heavy, and this one is going to be about Las Vegas accessibility to many opportunities. Now, let me break this down. So, Las Vegas is a lot smaller city than you would see in anywhere else in the country that masks as a bigger city. So, compared to LA, compared to Chicago, compared to New York, compared to even places in Florida and other countries where entertainment and high traffic and travel are very prevalent, we are very small in a community, which means we are also built up on a lot of transient people from other countries and other places that bring their ideas, their talents, their, whatever it is that they're on about, their vibe, their style, into one city, and they make it happen. Now, the thing about Las Vegas is it's great that there's tons of work available, no matter what you do. You're a cook, you're an entrepreneur, you're a designer, you're an actor, you're a model, you're a producer, you are a nonprofit organization, you're in politics. No matter what it is, you'll find an avenue very, very quick, and you'll get to know those people in those avenues, and you are now set up in this city. So my question for the team here is that a great thing? Or does it make those careers and those jobs very, very highly saturated because the standards to be working in them are a lot lower? So I'm going to open that up to whoever wants to start.
I think it's a great thing just because of what's going on, like in society, just around the world. Like, the jobs aren't what they used to be. Mm-hmm. A lot of people aren't working. A lot of people weren't able to go back to work after COVID and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So with there being so many opportunities, I personally think it's a good thing. I don't think it's too overly saturated. I mean, it is what it is. As long as people, have a job, making good money. Because the cost of living going up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have to have jobs. And I mean, that's my view. And I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing just because there's so many different jobs. It's not limited to one. There's a variety of things you can do. And you're in Vegas where you can do anything. And there's room for everyone, and that's the big thing, because I get competition is here and there and everywhere, and that's inevitable. You're never going to escape that, but it's up to you of how you handle that situation. You can either be a butthead, for lack of better terms. I'm sure there's many terms, but that's the one I went with. Or you can handle that with grace and do you. Because that's basically what it is. There's so many things to do in this town, and you have your world is your oyster. You have so much freedom, and things are always going to open up. You're not limited to, I have to do this only. Pay is probably the biggest concern, but again, we all start somewhere, and we build up from there. And the same thing, cost is getting tougher, but that's the game, unfortunately. But I think it's good. I think it becomes oversaturated with probably people not bringing to the table, maybe, if that's
as far as saying people, some people work harder than others.
Right,
I got
right.
you.
But other than that, I think it's good to have all this room, especially in a town like this.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, like y'all were saying, like it's just so many opportunities. You can do whatever you want to do. You're just not like set for one thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I'm on both sides of this equation. So I agree with both of you that I think Vegas is a perfect place for people that have their own vision of life. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't like to be put in a box, or people that might not know what they want to do, and they could enter a city and they can try different things. I think it's easier that way, and I think I like me coming from a big city, and I like the fact that it's not as hard for me to figure out compared to bigger cities. Yeah. And it's not so much going through a cave just to find one little detail, right? However, on the devil's advocate side of this, being an artist myself, and I'm sure you can agree being a singer, is the one bad thing about this is that there is no standard for who does these jobs. Now, I can't talk for places like cuisine, I can't talk for places like politics or music even, but from an acting, modeling, film, television, fashion standpoint, from my experience, and I'm not just being judgmental, when I do fashion shows, when I do shoots, when I get casted on jobs, anyone who wants to wake up one day and be like, dang, you know what? I want to do that. They'll scroll on Instagram, they'll see me, they'll see Celina, they'll see Boogie doing whatever that's cool, and they might be like, man, they get hella attention. Oh man, look at all the comments, look at all the likes they're getting. I want to do that too. They can literally figure that out in one day, and now with no experience, maybe not even any knowledge of it, or talent, or whatever, or even drive or dream, they can go do those things, and now you're equal in the job. And the one problem that I see with it, because here's the thing, some people might be genuine about it. They might genuinely be like, oh man, I've always wanted to do it, I just didn't know how. But then there are people that go into it where it's very egotistical, it's very narcissistic, it's very, I want to do it because I want that attention they're getting, and I don't like that, that's not me, right? And those are the people that will morph and make it very toxic. And because Vegas is so accessible to figure out, if you really want to be in a fashion show and you see people advertising it, all you got to do is find out who's putting on that fashion show and send them a DM. And in Vegas, now you're in that fashion show, they're going to hook you up, right? Or you're on their roster to do the next one in a month, right? And you might have never walked before. I've been to castings where I literally am next to people who don't even know why they're there. They literally look at me and go, what is this for? And they're in line with me.
Oh, fun.
Or people that are like, oh, so I'm just seeing that you just walk? Like, what kind of walk? And for me, who has 15 years in the game, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of like is a disrespect a little bit to the industry and the art when you've had to work so hard to get this one opportunity. And I'm thankful to Vegas for that, because without Vegas giving me these opportunities, I don't know if that could happen in New York. However, there is no standard.
Yeah.
Right? They'll allow you to come in, and I'm glad that I can, because I mean that works for me too, but at least I know what I'm bringing, versus people next to me asking me for help, but they're on the same job as me. And they don't even know why they were there. They were just sent the ad. And then when I'm there, I get people asking me, oh, like, are you sure you're a model? Like, and I get disrespected and disregarded. So to me, I'm taking advantage of it, but I also don't like how there's still no, because no one has an idea. They come to Vegas to dream. They come to Vegas and start up themselves, and that's great. But then they don't see how having no standard kind of hurts you more as well. Because people are in the fashion world are like, why don't Louis Vuitton put on a fashion show here? Why don't we have a fashion week like Milan does, like New York, like LA? Because they can look at our fashion shows. It's a hot mess, right? It's unorganized. There's no structure. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like there's public is involved. They're intertwined. They're walking through everything. Like you're there for 10 hours. And the models aren't models. Like it's a hot ass mess.
Oh, for sure.
So that's where I really want to delve that and what you guys think of your careers and your dreams and whatever you're doing.
So basically, it's kind of like, excuse me, like putting it as like a rookie and a veteran.
Right.
Like some cities, like you said, like Milan, they know all the veterans. They're going to take the best of the best. Here, they're going to take whatever they're going to get. They're going to just settle. So I see where you're going now. Like as far as like when you put it and your terms, like when you just explained it. So it's basically like just the bigger cities, other cities, they have a standard of, I want the best. She looks like a model. She looks like a model. They are models.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, she looks like a model, but here, she don't know what she's doing. She don't even know how to walk. She don't even know
But
what
in
she's
their
doing.
mind, they think that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is that even if Milan, like, you still have castings, and there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that get sent from their agencies, but they're looking at talent, obviously looking at height and all that stuff. And so Vegas, I love being the inclusiveness of, you know, for films, for modeling, for fashion, but at the same time, I think we need to really look at who shows up on time, who comes prepared, who knows what a comp card is, who knows what to wear to an audition, who knows what's going on, and who knows what the vibe is, versus people, I've seen fashion shows for swimwear where people are coming in gowns and pageant sashes and tiaras, and I'm the only one in a bikini, and they're like, oh, you were supposed to wear a swimsuit? I'm like, this is for a swimwear.
Nah.
Right? Like, this, like, it's kind of like, why am I school? But then they all hate me, though, right? And then they're asking me for help. I'm like, I'm not here to school Las Vegas. I'm here to work,
I
right?
agree with that. So that makes a lot of sense. Like, and I've been through the same thing in music where I have no problem offering my 2 cents or help when I'm asked. It's the matter of how, like, what you expect from that help. Because I feel like a lot of people who are green to any music, acting, modeling, and all things arts expect a whole rundown of what they should do, and when you give them a brief summary, because what are you going to do? Give them a class, a lecture? Like, no, like, not everyone has time for that unless you meet up with that person, but it's okay to, like, give that help and ask for that help from somebody, for sure. You just got to realize who you're asking from as well, but there are times where they don't support other artists. They don't come and watch other people. They don't look. They don't do their own research, and then get upset if you don't give them the whole rundown of how did you get here, how did you get there, how did you get there. It's like it all comes with time, and you gotta trust in the timing as well and the improvement, because no one's gonna really go and hire somebody with the lack of the knowledge either.
But in Vegas, they do, and that's the argument I'm having.
Yeah.
They want the easy. Vegas, because it's so easy.
It shouldn't be easy.
But Vegas is easy, and this is what I meant by accessible. At Vegas, it's very easy. If you send one message, I'm sure somebody knows somebody that can send you to go help them, right? And I think for me and Celina, at least, for what you just heard, we've trained, we've worked through it. I've literally... no professionally. If I were to go to Milan right now, I know A, B, C, D, E of how to present myself. I know what they're looking for, and it's not going to be, and they're not being mean, they're very to the point. Vegas, I come like that, people look at me like I'm fucking crazy, okay? Like, and then when you don't tell them how to get there, they're upset. Or then they're like, wait a minute, I didn't even think of it like that. I said, well, then you're not cut out for it. And in my mind, I'm like, then move out of the way. Then they get mad, right?
There's dues to be paid. Everyone
That's
has
what I'm
dues
saying.
to pay, and it starts very early. I'm still paying my dues, even though we've all gone far, but there's still people who've done things longer that you should take their advice.
Yeah,
you know,
and they're the ones that are mistreating the ones that are doing well, because I think then that's when it turns to an intimidation factor. What I'm seeing in Vegas is because they're used to a certain level of whatever, people that are here that bring that energy and that seriousness and professionalism, they're like, ugh. What the heck? Oh, she thinks she better. Oh, ew, we don't need that here. We're here to support each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then that's what I feel like is driving me insane. Because you people need, if you're planning to do something crazy, you're trying to like bring Fashion Week here, that's amazing. However, please understand the logistics prior than just the logistics of finding a place. Do you know what I mean? And finding random designers that may not even be designers. A lot of people here thrift or they buy wholesale and then that's their design, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's from the world standpoint, the world of fashion, Anna Wintour, Vogue, they're laughing at Las Vegas. That is why they're not here. I'm going to be honest, right?
That's absolutely nuts. And
people like, and I tell Boogie all the time, and I tell Celina all the time, stuff I go through, and they're like, that's crazy. I'm like, and it's not even because it's me. It's because the better you are in a city like this, the less you're respected. And it's wild. And I'm like, it's because Vegas is so accessible. Because you can find a way to do it. You can do it. So now you're looking at the person that's a pro, like, psh, you think this is cool. Like, I got it instantly. What does that make you? That's their idea. I've had people tell me that.
Hard worker.
That's what people, like, they look at me like, okay, but we're on the same job. So psh, you've been doing it this long. I got it first day. They don't see quality. They want
quantity.
They want the respect people that are professionals get, but they don't want to go through what professionals
It was that
get.
instant gratification.
Because Vegas allows it. So.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. It was a good little topic.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay,
And so that's
okay.
why, and I want this to be known to the world of viewers, is that be self-aware. You probably ain't that great. Like, you're in a city that makes you feel great, but you still got to put in the hard work. Because if you leave here, no one's going to give a poop about you. I promise you. I promise you.
I was not expecting that.
Well, cheers. If any
Cheers.
last words. If not, we are going to cut to break and go on a more fun topic. Anything? No?
No, y'all hit it on the head.
That's
Jeez,
all.
oh, peas.
Okay, queens and kings. We are going to go on a little break, but that was our topic for the first time. Crazy. But I'm literally gonna light you people on fire. You guys are not that cool unless you are, and but whatever. Step your game up.
Have some sauce. Have some sauce.
Okay, we are gonna cut to break, and when we come back, we're gonna go and hit a more light-hearted topic brought to you by Boogie here. So grab your brewskis, and we'll see you in a bit.
Now on digital and DVD.
Did it?
Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do what needs to be done.
An edge-of-your-seat wild ride.
We have company.
Tons of popcorn-munching fun. 5 stars. A love letter to the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s. With plenty of action and fun for all. You need to see it. You really do.
The captain just decided it's time to go.
I am ready for a sequel. Experience a bold new adventure. Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star.
A good old-fashioned adventure.
Now on digital and DVD.
Ready to buy a home? Whether you want to move out of your parents' home for the first time, own a home after renting for years, or buy a place with a spouse or partner, purchasing your first home is a big step. Finding the right home for you and your family has never been easier. New American Funding can help you determine how much house you qualify for, what your payments may be, and get you pre-approved, which will help you put in a stronger offer when you do find your new home. Before you start the home buying process, it's important to consider everything that you want in a home and what that means to you. There are several things you should consider when buying a home. The neighborhood. Location, location, location. School district. Review what school district the house is in. Even if you don't have kids, having a home in a desirable school district will pay off when it comes time to sell your home in the future. Commute times. Check the routes to work, school, grocery stores, and more to see how busy they are and how much time these routes will take. Crime rate. Before you get too involved in the home buying process, check out the crime rates for the neighborhoods you are interested in. Our complete property profile report can give you property ownership, historical tax and mortgage data, neighborhood and school data, local market conditions, and more. Find the right home for you and your family with your complimentary property profile from New American Funding. To get pre-approved or to get your complimentary property profile, contact us today.
Las Vegas, here we come!
I can't believe we're all moving to Vegas.
I know, right? It's a dream come true.
Wow, super creepy dude.
Mason, stop. I think he heard you.
What if? has someone locked up in the back of his Cinema.
She's gone. Someone took her. Who's that creepy trucker?
What are you doing?
They call me Mother Trucker.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Strip Tea. I hope that you guys enjoyed that last conversation. I feel like that's an open-ended topic we have to revisit. But if you guys are just joining us now, I am Priscilla Moy.
I'm Celina Sasso.
And I am Darryl Boogie Evans.
And we are the hosts of Strip Tea. And we are going to jump into the next topic brought up by Boogie. So I'm going to let you introduce that.
Okay, so the topic we're going to talk about now is the difference between the strip / clubs and like downtown or like just bar hopping. So what I had asked my co-host here, like what do they think about bar hopping / the clubs? Like me personally, I'm getting a little older. I'm in my mid-30s now. And it's just like when I used to love the club, I used to go out all the time. Monday through Friday. Sometimes Saturday if I'm feeling cool. And maybe even a Sunday. But now it's just like, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm getting older. I'm starting to get gray hair. I'm waking up. It takes me 18 days to recover. It's like it's so crazy. So now I'm enjoying my time like downtown, you know, bar hopping and all this instead of going to the club. Because I go to the club, I'm not getting home till like 8 a.m. I can't do that no more. I mean, I am tired. You know what I'm saying? So now I want to see everybody else's, you know, view on it and what they think and what they feel. Right now, I'm team bar hopping. How you guys feel about it?
I'm team bar hopping as well.
Okay,
Just because
okay.
I'm going to say as a local who's been here since birth, basically, I've seen the strip a lot, and I take my family who's out of town to the strip all the time, and I think it's gorgeous. I think the strip is meant for like sightseeing. Not meant. Obviously, there's a lot of things to do. However, when I would go clubbing in the strip, I don't see my kind of people there. If you look at me and you think of who you would see at a club, it's kind of different. So when I go downtown, that's like the art district. It really depends on what you're into, though, at the end of the day. But I love downtown just because of places like Corduroy, Disco Pussy, all these, like, really cool bars that have music playing that isn't today's top hits that are, like, you know? I really want to hear, like, a remix of Depeche Mode, you know? Like, that's why I'll go to Corduroy, because they start playing, like, music from the 80s and the 70s, and that's my shit. Like, I know I'm not part of that time, but, like, I resonate with those songs, those kind of people, those artistic people that have 20 different colors on. But when I go to, like, Senor Frogs, I see some guy in his mid-50s with an open button-up shirt sweating his life away. And I don't really want to be around that. Like, I think I'm really team bar hopping, like, downtown. And then they got Evil Pie, like, right across the street.
Get you a little bite to eat, huh? If you go,
That pizza's delicious. Yes.
That's some cool pizza.
Yes, and I'm not big on clubbing. I'm not, like... I just want to hear some Gaga. I want to hear some music and just go off. But I'm not about to, like, bust a move, you know? But I'll listen to Bust a Move by Young MC any day.
Yeah, no, I don't do clubs. I do bar hopping, but that doesn't mean I like Fremont. I don't like downtown.
That's
think
surprising
it's,
to me, though.
The breed of...
Have
you seen it?
It's just like the way you dress and everything.
Yeah,
like
well, honey, don't get me wrong, I've gone to Fremont, and every time I bring my parents there, they went there once, and they're like, what is the breed of people here? I said, I don't know.
A lot of breeds.
Like, you play Fremont bingo, too, because the things that you are destined to see, it's just, you have to go there, and have tunnel vision and just go.
Just don't.
That's what I
watch.
do.
Don't
When I
watch.
go there, I know where I'm going and I go there. I don't
See?
look around.
Yeah.
I don't look at the ground. I don't talk to people that are not my people. Ick. However, I do like bar hopping, but I'm more of a person that goes to specific places around town. So, like, you mentioned Evil Pie. That owner also owns Golden Tiki. Now, Golden Tiki is my spot.
My cousin
That's
be talking about it
not...
all the time.
We need to go.
I love
You're
Golden
all-
Tiki.
I'm down.
What you doing?
Let's go to
I'm
Golden
down.
Tiki. I want to be invited.
Wait, what are you doing tonight?
Today? Ooh, I'm working.
Why are we talking? Oh, yeah, wait. Golden Tiki is the spot because, and it's on Spring Mountain. It's in the most popular outlet, you know, that there is, where there's Hanu Korean barbecue, there's a karaoke place, there's sushi, there's boba. But it's amazing, like, and they're open 24 hours. So, like, I like spots like that. You find a real cool spot, whether it's in a hip place or not, and you go there and you stay.
Absolutely.
That's where I
Absolutely.
like to sit down, right? Like, right now, this is the
Yeah.
vibe that I do when I go out. You know, even if I'm dressed up, if I'm sitting there and I'm vibing with people like this at a bar,
Okay.
that's my tea.
Yeah.
The clubbing, the standing, the...
Alright, so before I forget, clubbing wise, shout out to my best friend Jordan. I don't go nowhere without having a table. Like, he has so many connections out here. He has so much networking, and
Yeah.
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be like able to, you know, be able to experience everything. Man, he showed me since I moved out here. He showed me hella love. You know what I'm saying? Since I met him, man, the clubbing experience was super dope. Now it's just like I'm just a little old. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, right.
But
It's
I mean, every once in a while, it's cool. Like, you know, somebody's birthday. You
You're
know,
right.
a specific reason to go out. I just can't go out like 7 days a week like I used to. But I mean, it's cool to step out every now and then, put a dope outfit on. You know how we
He'd
do
be
it.
like this.
Oh, my little wrist grab, like, what's happening? Yes, sir.
That's him.
But now I'm more so like a Parkway Tavern type guy. I like the vibe. I like the outside. It's more so like a college vibe. I know I'm a little older, but that's what I'm used to. I went to college. There's a place called Bullwinkle out there in Tallahassee, Florida, and just like that's the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, mixture of people. Everybody like to have fun. No fighting, no stupidity, no none of that. Just good vibes, good music, a good time, and the drinks not that expensive. You can't beat that.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's Golden
Come on now.
Tiki. You sit there. No one's going to kick you out.
I want to go one day.
No, I'm telling you. You're off.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Okay.
go.
Free after
Let's
7.
go.
Are
Okay.
you free after
Depends
7?
on- Huh?
Are you free after 7?
No, I'm working.
Well,
Sorry.
Boogie and I.
One day.
But we can talk with Mama.
One day.
Anyway, but we're going to keep our cuts off camera. Look at us. But no, so like the only time I'll club, and it's not really a club, but if there's K-pop events, not just Oddfellows, more K-pop events and nights are coming out here, and they'll rent out bars and wherever, and that's more people are on the dance floor. But that's not. I'm not talking about Omnia. We're talking about places like Hakkasan, right? Like Dre's. It's ugly. You people. It's good for people watching, but you're like.
I love people watching.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Grocery
that's
stores
fun.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Literally every bro. Wherever I go at work, that's just why I like to see how they walk, to see how they talk, to see how they carry themselves. And sometimes it just be so it be disastrous.
No, it's disastrous, boo boo.
Oh my God.
It's so dang ugly, boo.
Just a tad bit. Oh my God.
So where are your places to go now that we solidify we all like
Hey.
bars? What are the places?
Man.
Let's go.
Okay. So I don't know what happened to McFadden's. I don't know if they remodeled it. I don't know
What?
if they
They're
ever
not-
opened again.
what?
No,
They've
hell
been
no.
open.
It's been closed
Since
for
when?
like at least a year.
No,
I
I've been
swear.
there
How long ago?
last year.
I
October.
said it's been
I
closed
was
like a
also
year.
there in December.
Yeah, it's been closed like a year. I don't know what happened. Somebody said they're remodeling, but I'm thinking I don't know if maybe they're not getting the business or not making enough money.
Really? That's a spot.
You remember that's how they closed? What you call them? What's that place that was at the Palms? That club.
Ghost Bar?
That one Ghost Bar was another one.
I was just at Palms.
It was only open for like I think maybe 5-6 months. I think so,
I don't
but
know.
they wasn't bringing in enough revenue for the stuff they was having. So I'm also like a Blue Martini on Thursday. I have
Of
different
course,
days,
you go-
days.
Blue
Latin
Martini
days. I'm
is
Senor Boogie.
wild.
I be getting down on the dance floor. That's how I do. My name is Boogie, and I got that for a reason. But so Blue Martini on Thursdays. I used to go to then what is that club in not Light Jewel. I used to go to Jewel on Mondays. Omni on Tuesdays for the hip hop room. Heart.
Man.
Wednesdays I never really done nothing. Thursdays Blue Martini. Fridays I usually go with Jordan to Hakkasan. Saturdays,
You're wild.
it's
That's
whatever.
crazy.
Saturdays
That's
up in the it's
crazy.
whatever. Sundays,
Damn.
what I used to do Sundays? Whatever was going on at the time. Because I was younger, like I had so much
What do you
energy.
do now? Where are you going now?
Literally everywhere. So now
you
I just
still
go
be
to
going to Jewel and Ali and Pakistan.
if I'm off the next day, yeah, I go. But now like just on a regular Parkway Tavern, Gold Spike, every once in a
I
while,
love
Commonwealth, freaking what's the Fremont 700 on Fremont, right across from the blowing drag or the cricket or whatever you're blowing out.
That's the praying mantis.
Yeah, so right across there, that rooftop. I go to Inspire.
Okay.
I go everywhere, literally everywhere. Wherever it's a good time, I'm down. I go
haven't been
to Oddfellows was my spot. When my best friend lived here, we used to go on Tuesday nights and we used to do the karaoke. We used to go crazy.
That's so fun.
Bro, like I'm literally, I can adapt to anything. I can go to an all, like the Renaissance. I can go with a bunch of Renaissance people and have a good time.
Yes.
That's just how I am, bro. Like I can adapt. Like as long as it ain't no BS going on, no fighting, no none of that good music, fun vibes. Let's go.
Yo, you know where I found that 3 of us need to go?
Tell me.
Hofbrauhaus?
Who?
I
What's
went
that?
there with my parents.
Like flogged.
I went there with my parents like last Friday. It was the best lit experience of my life.
What's the name of it?
Did you
It
get
was
flogged?
Hofbrauhaus. It's on Paradise. Going on the way
It's
to
like
the airport by Virgin Hotels. It's that big German thing. It's
Yeah.
that white. You've seen it.
Yeah, they
There's
have
a
like
great
girls.
hall. It's a
and they're like,
Bavarian
yeah.
restaurant. It's a Bavarian restaurant, but it's a hall. So people
Hey.
sit in like the benches, and people have their
Flog.
the thing they call the pitchers of beer, and they stand on the thing. There's live music, and they're just singing. People, you get a shot. This girl comes and whips you with a
Shut
wooden
up.
paddle. It is
Shut up.
amazing. Oh my god, I had the most
I'm
lit
down, I'm down.
experience of my life. Yo, it was so lit. It's
my
loud.
braces on and be like, yeah.
It was loud in there. Like it was like think of Germany, and it's copying the same one they have in Munich. They have the same Hofbrauhaus in Munich, and the design's exactly the same apparently. But yeah, people go there, and there's people dressed in the traditional attire, and they're doing the long horn. Remember, you liked my story when I was that was the place.
Okay,
And you saw the videos, right?
I'll be an ogre or something.
Yo, and then there's a big giant wooden chair with pitchers of beer, and you take pictures.
Get flogged.
Celina, it was a great time.
Let's go.
Like I could be there all night.
What days?
Wait,
I mean,
what
they're
day?
open
Whenever.
all. They're open all.
Well, y'all have to give me on a day, like
Let's
either a
get a
weekend
day.
or a day where I don't work the
One
next day.
for Fridays, they have pork shank, and pork shank was amazing.
I'm free on Fridays after 8.
Okay.
Fridays was lit. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I hope y'all listening to these, places that can come.
mean,
Because these are the places.
Especially if y'all coming from out of town, man.
Yeah, like I get you guys want to be on the strip, but the strip's overpriced. But if you're gonna spend money, go somewhere where the experience is also gonna be like.
And you can get a bang for your buck.
Like you could drink more. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You can do what you want to do, you know? Yes,
Just get that Uber. It's right there. Hofbrauhaus is not that far from the strip, so yeah.
Okay, let's make it happen.
So where are
Let's
your
go.
places? Yeah, but we gotta go.
Okay, I'm down.
No, I'm so excited. I want to go back.
Laugh, man.
I want to go back, but
the
with
time.
friends. Yeah.
What are we doing for Halloween? Hey! Give us some spots for Halloween. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Give us some ideas.
Oh gosh, I'm the queen of Halloween.
Same.
You know what? I'm just not the kind to really go out on that special holiday just because I like to binge watch horror movies every day. I'm a big horror critic and lover. But for Halloween spots, I would say that we got a lot of themed bars. Like, we have this one, well, it's called, like, Haunted Tavern.
Really?
I don't know. It's somewhere, and I'm probably saying the name wrong. But they have...
What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never heard
know
of
what
it.
they're doing with Ghost Bar. Are they making that?
I don't know.
No? Okay, I'm just going off a
Ghost
name.
Bar is a cool place though.
But they have some. You know what? I don't know names of bars. That's the thing. I just know
Man.
aesthetically pleasing ones. But there's escape rooms out right now.
I'm
dude.
sure Area 15 might decorate.
Oh,
Area
you already
15
know.
always
And they have
doing
bars
something.
inside that are not. You don't have to pay to get in. Like you can just,
Yes, they got like the It escape room, the Saw escape room. They have so many escape rooms out here. They got haunted houses. The trilogy is out by the Meadows Mall, where they got the Asylum, the Vampire, and the Gates of Hell. Shit is awesome.
Zach Baggins also has
Zach Baggins has his actual haunted
Hell no,
house.
I don't do none of that.
I've done that, but I'm not going to do it again.
She
almost passed out.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's actually like haunted items. You never heard
they're
of Zach
actually
Baggins?
haunted. Like the energy,
like the mattress from Lamar Odom that Lamar Odom almost died on. Like he gets that shit. The Annabelle dolls.
Black.
We're smart, but she went and she almost passed out.
Listen,
I want her.
I am respectful to the spirits. I'm just intrigued.
But you're innocent, and they're like.
Yeah, because I feel everything.
I'm good. I'm cool.
Absolutely. Some may call me a witch, some may not.
Okay, that's why you passed out.
That's why you passed out. Witch.
Dude.
Queen is crazy.
Oh, before I forget, tonight, my homie Prince told me they're having a Halloween themed costume party at Blue Martini, I believe. Let me check. Hold tight.
You're crazy as hell. And you want to go to Golden Tiki with me?
Oh, yeah.
We should still go.
I'm down, bro.
Anyone want to come see us at Golden Tiki? I'm going to hold Boogie to it. That's my spot.
I'm making it quick, y'all. Hold tight.
Nothing about him is quick.
It's like a little bit.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm sure he gets dressed in the morning.
So, live tonight, party here, Blue Martini. Tonight, dress up. It's I think it's a little, it's a $500 costume, prize. So, just pull up, man. Go support the homie.
Pay half your rent.
Oh, yeah. Dress up real cool.
Do you guys have costumes? I do. I always do a photo
Not yet.
shoot. I do a photo shoot every year, and she was on my show last year when I was Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
I did a photo shoot here right before. I'm Beetlejuice this year.
Well,
I just can't wear here because there's a green wig.
Wait till our Halloween themed segment. We should do one before Halloween.
This was supposed to be one. That's why I dressed up, you fool. You wore
I know what y'all. You know what y'all gotta tell me.
We did tell you last time. I'm tired of him.
I'm to another job after this.
Yeah.
I didn't do much.
Luckily, I just.
But I'm in
the hot
spirit.
seat.
I'm in spirit.
She's in spirit.
I did my best to be.
Beetlejuice.
Okay, well that should, okay, so I'm going to hold Boogie too. We're going to go to Golden Tiki tonight. And so if you guys want to pop in and say hi, we're going to be there.
Pull up. Okay.
And then we'll be at Hofbrau House one of these days.
One of these days, yes.
Period. So let's cheers to that.
Cheers. Awesome.
Do we have time for a quick break, or should we just end it here? Okay, so we actually do not, because we are just busy queens and kings. So that was our segment. So please comment below. I think these are really good topics for today.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, Shifty has evolved, where we're really bringing all of our views on life, our experiences into this, and putting, our thoughts into all these different topics and what we think. And I feel like we should revisit a lot that we did before now that we have a new host. Okay. But if you guys ever have any topics, please comment on the videos below or email admin@socialmediashows.com if you ever want to hear our views on certain things. Like I said, we keep it very lighthearted. We're not going to, disrespect anyone or do anything too crazy. Things a lot about Las Vegas. If you guys have questions about, like, hey, good restaurants in town, or, oh, this, that, because I'm visiting, or you just want to find out new places, then feel free to comment and ask.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Yes.
Anything else you guys want to say?
Just always tune in to the Ultimate Trio, the coolest cast that you will ever meet. And we just want to bring y'all some flavor that y'all would absolutely love. And we're going to continue to do it every single time you guys see us. You feel me?
What did we call it? The
Three Musketeers.
That is so cool.
That's us.
So tune in, man. Tune in. Support. You know what I'm saying? Share, like, comment, whatever, man. Like, we love y'all. I hope y'all love us. And we're going to continue to bring y'all the heat.
Yeah, and follow us all on Instagram. You should already know mine, at Moy.
At Chorus Faye.
Chorus.
And then at Fresh Kicks 22 because I love me some sneakers.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah. He posts some foolery. Tomfoolery out
some
there.
Some straight tomfoolery.
I can't stand him. Anyway, guys, so one more cheers so we close out this episode.
Let's go.
We will see you on the next episode of Striptease. Bye.
Hasta luego. Yeah.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Skoda with Social Media Shows. Well, I thank all of you for your support through these last several years, and it's been a lot of fun. We've given people a voice they never had before. Now, Social Media Shows is always collaborating with our veterans to help them do things and help out the veterans who are struggling today. And we teamed up with GI Connections, connecting veterans with resources. So please consider helping and donating to this great cause because we're always doing things for veterans. So GI Connections, Social Media Shows, and you is what makes the world a better place. Once again, Joseph Skoda, proud United States Air Force veteran.